course.
This is Shredfest 6. Welcome in, everyone. We are under new administration.
It's all water. Hydro homies.
I mean, I could go ultra Scottish right now.
I am Brew.
Cause I believe me.
Used to love those adverts.
Oh, God.
There's my bottle.
You're looking for something. I've a bottle of something down here, but... Oh.
Okay, I can't touch Discord because that's gonna mess up.
You're good, Anthony.
Yeah, please don't. Everyone needs support.
One second.
Hello, say more friendship.
But we're here, it's Shredfest, and I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing.
It is. It's. I think it's gonna be one of at least for me one of the most hyped Shredfests that we've got so far. Oh, that's not great. Just had a purple error message from Twitch on the Unity Shredfest website. Refresh usually fixes that one. But the bands, the streamers that are going to be taking part in this one, new and old. You know, I'm looking forward to a lot of faces in this one personally, and yeah, personally can't wait to get it started. Now that I'm not actually taking part in it as well, I can sit back, I can relax. I have a few too many bevies, and it's not going to be an issue unless people kick me out of Discord calls. So.
You think it's relaxed, then you get to see how much effort it takes to really get everyone together and wrangle all these cats.
Yes. Very much.
I couldn't even imagine the work you guys did, like set up everybody's time frame and everything, like pick and choose.
It definitely takes everybody a long time to get that set up.
Like, it's definitely like a luxury for the people applying, because like you just go, yeah, I'll take that time.
Yeah,
and then
basically.
like, if you get it, you're like, woohoo, cool. You don't get to see what's behind the scenes.
And I think that's nice for the newer people, is you get a production to focus on you as a streamer, as a new guy, as a new streamer, newly playing Rocksmith or something. Like, you get attention from streaming and attention from people who want you to be better, to get better, and then maybe you evolve into helping out on the next Shredfest, you know?
Yeah. That's a nice screen you've got there, Jordan, by the way.
Thank you. I like to block off the text to make my name pop out a little bit more, because I'm the most important one here. Because I'm not.
Okay. Got like a pillow up or something like there.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, anything helps.
I got my gray t-shirt.
It's gonna look suspect if I have a pillow just there.
All right, so you guys are going to be taking part in Shredfest. Hikamori, you were taking part in this one, weren't you, at one point? What happened?
No, it was. I played in Shredfest 2 for Symphony X, Shredfest 4 for the Black Keys, and as a last-minute replacement in 5, due to a dropout like 30 seconds before it started, Guns N' Roses. So I'm good on playing. I'm gonna take a couple off, and I've actually gone into charting. Charting has really made it interesting. And so there's a lot of streamers and a lot of people who want to play in Shredfest, and they do not have enough songs for their particular band where they want to play a Shredfest. So now charters are being able to step up and provide help to make Shredfest go as well. So I've been charting a lot of bands, which maybe someday I will play on Shredfest. It'll take a lot of practice because I chart some hard stuff.
So one thing I've tried to get across through the community, because I think a lot of people don't give as much appreciation to the people that make the charts, the people that spend hours, but days sometimes on particular charts, creating stuff for something a streamer might just go through and be like, you know what, tone was shit, chart was out of time. Fuck them, you know. Oh, it was awful. It was all bad. But you know, they've never put 2 cents towards it themselves and whatnot. But without you guys, without the charters, you know, it's the bloodline of the community. Sure, we might seem like the exoskeleton, the face of it all, but without you guys, we wouldn't be anywhere at this point.
Charters are definitely the heroes.
Well, and I'm relatively new to charting. I had tried a little bit. You have your ups and downs, and you kind of bang your head against the wall, and eventually you get it, you know? Um, but I'm new to it, and I'm up to, I think, what, 60 plus charts, hoping to do more in the matter of 2 months. And so I think there's a lot of people out there who are trying to understand charting, or maybe it might be something they're interested in. And if Shredfest can get them interested in it, because it gives you a goal. You're like, okay, I need to finish enough songs of this band, and then it'll get played in Shredfest, you know? So
Yeah.
it's more than just doing it for fun. You get a goal that you try to meet.
How do you feel
No, I
with
totally
the
get it.
tools for Rocksmith Plus coming up? Did you get to test any of those in
I
the beta
did get
at
to
all?
play a little of them. I think the issue for us beta testers was there wasn't a lot to do in the background yet. I can see where once it is live and we're all going to be playing it, that it will be able to fix any of the kinks it has, and we'll be able to get quick responses and more stuff. The workshop they provided does have a lot of tools that make things way easier to understand. And so I like that about the workshop that we had in beta. It really got you to understand what you were doing. Right now, the tools we use are amazing, but there is a learning curve to it.
No, definitely. I feel like even just them trying to incorporate the charting side of it a little bit natively for the future of Rocksmith definitely has a better prospects of the longevity of Rocksmith, and trying to bring new charters into charting typically. I feel like if
definitely.
you want to chart nowadays, you have to go through so many weird small little loopholes to like get through every single starter. You have to download the WWI's program, you have to download the editor on Fire, and then learn how that quite bare bones system works itself, and load of different things back and forth on that. But if
I
you
know
have something
nothing
that works
on it.
natively inside the application itself, a little bit more inviting for those from the outside. I feel like there's a lot of people that have the promise or ability to stream to make those charts, but just are thrown off completely by the loops that they have to go through.
You
And
can
I'm
definitely
assuming
tinker.
that the Rocksmith Plus, even though we only had the beta on the PC, I'm assuming you can try it outside of PC as well, maybe?
Yeah, I wonder if
Which
they'll have
would
Mac
be,
or Linux.
yeah, it would definitely be helpful for the others, right?
Hmm.
Definitely. All right, so we've we've discussed chatting at this point, but what we are here for today is the music and the streamers. Is there anyone in particular, including anyone that might be inside the Discord at the moment? Is there anyone in particular that we're looking forward to throughout this set from you guys? That's all.
That's a good question. There's like so many.
Yeah,
It is ridiculous. I keep trying to look at the website myself personally. I'm like, pick one, just a single person. I'm like,
I would say, yeah, going through the list on the website now, I have not seen Dead Pixels stream before, but I'm interested in seeing their hour because they're doing Bush, which has some official DLCs and some on disc songs, if I recall. And I feel like that's an underrated play. It's a great band where you can get a wide range of sounds, and I want to see what's been charted by them
hmm.
because I only know of the on disc songs. So if I'll have to go check out all the C DLC on them and see what's up.
Mhm.
So I think I'm looking forward to that.
Just from Jack.
Yeah, it sounds selfish, but like For me, it's seeing the streamers personally. Like as much as I like seeing the bands, and there's some that will go right. I'll go see that one because I really like that band. But most of the time, it'll be to see people that haven't been streaming relatively as much, so to say, and they're maybe coming back because it's Shredfest. Like they've had stuff that's been going on in their life, and this is how they're like coming back to streaming, back on Twitch. But a couple stand out. First day SR64, with Mars Principium Est. I hope I didn't butcher that. I hope I didn't, but we'll see.
I'm pretty sure
Metalhead,
that's right.
I think it's right. Metalhead 666. He's playing Black Label Society. Insert "We're Not Worthy" meme here. I'm sure we all know it. Um, yeah, that's just on the first day. Second day, let me take a look. Red Lionhead will be awesome. Paddy and the Rats I've never heard of, but because Red Lionhead, I know it'll be great.
You'll know
Um,
exactly what to expect from from Batty and the
Right.
Rats if you
Yeah,
if you know Red Lionhead enough. So
yeah, he's a wacky guy, but God, he's amazing. Such a good dude. Nibble's playing Parkway Drive. I'm looking forward to that. Good's playing Baby Metal because, of course, he is.
of course.
That's like saying this orange juice tastes like orange. No, it was going to taste like apple, mate. But no, there's a lot there that like. Metalman GG is one that I want to see because he had to drop out last Shredfest,
Okay.
last second, because he was meant to play Slipknot last time. He had to drop out, but now he's going to play Amon Amarth, so that's awesome. It's great that he's going to
Nice.
get the chance to do it now. Waffle Dragon's playing Family Jewels. I'm looking forward to that as well because I love some Family Jewels stuff. It's great. Mr. Pushy with Batushka. And I mean, the Gavin Metalhead with Austrian Death Machine, I could go on forever about that.
Yeah,
It's
Like-
definitely gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like with
I'd have to.
Yep, sorry.
I was like, I'd have to jump in there. Family Jewels, charted by Flinchy, who is quite a new charter as well. He's a streamer who's played a lot. He's played in some of the Shredfests, if I recall.
Yeah,
And he too was like trying to understand the charting and finally got to it. And then was like, I have a goal. It's to get all of those Family Jewels charts out.
mhm.
And so it's something where last Shredfest there were none, and now you have a whole hour. And same thing with Austrian Death Machine. I charted 2 secret ones, which you guys will see when Hoodie plays it.
So
Oh, it's
this
gonna be
is
great.
something else I was just trying to segue back into because obviously we just mentioned about giving appreciation to the charters, and I feel like when the set list originally debuted about 3 weeks ago ish, there was a lot of names on there, a lot of artists who we definitely knew for certain did not have an hour's worth of runtime. So, and it was numerous. I feel like this Shredfest has definitely been like the most forthcoming when it comes to okay, I want this band. We need these charts. Bring them to me as soon as possible. and you know the community has come together. People like yourself have really done themselves tenfold over. And I have a feeling because we haven't heard them all yet. Like you said, we got some secrets to unveil.
Could be some bad tones.
I really like that though, that you're leaving some of those songs till after Shredfest to upload to the
Well,
Forge.
There's
I
also
like that
some where
idea.
like I want to add bass and they're not playing bass, so I'm like, I'll wait.
That's
till
fair
I can
too.
make
What's
it
the
fun.
point? Yeah, it's like well, focus on just what they're actually playing.
What
Then they'll
needs
say,
to be
"I'll
there,
play some
yeah.
bass." And you're like, "What?" But there's like so many that. Why am I zoomed in on the? Oh right, I was just looking at the stream. There. I'm like, what? Why is my face like there? But there's so many that are just wild as well. So you have like the Book of Mormon. Like, who would think that would get in a Shredfest? Bo Burnham as well is like one of those ones you're like,
Oh, that's
Huh?
good.
And Weird Al, it's like what?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got Weird Al.
but it's one of those ones that goes right. I need to see what's happening here.
Definitely.
Which I like. It's very diverse and it's very, very sort of something for everyone. Everyone I've talked to about this, outside of like Rocksmith community, outside of streaming, I've said to them, yeah, this is the list, and they've went, oh, I like that band. I like that band. Don't know this band. So it's something for everyone, which I really enjoy about Shredfest as well. It's not just blocked off to metal.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you only play metal. Metal is the only way. No, it's something for everyone, and it's very inclusive, which I enjoy greatly.
Well,
Yeah, just because it's
Absolutely.
called Shredfest doesn't mean you need to shred. I like that.
Yeah.
so
Well, we see the
Kelly, is
growth.
there anyone in particular that you particularly were looking forward to? Sorry, we got around everyone. We had a little bit of diversion there, but
Outside of some of like the more
Sorry.
obscure bands like Weird Al and whatnot, I've seen Maz try play a ton of Buckethead over the past few months, but I'd love to actually see him do a solid hour because that man's mad. He's incredibly skilled.
I'm sure some people know I did Buckethead for the last Shredfest. Immediately followed by
Mhm.
Maz doing some Paul
Mhm.
Gilbert in a Buckethead costume. I was like, Jesus.
Oh god,
And
that's amazing.
watching him shred, even then, I knew that this man had some undoubt talent. That a lot of the community is just kind of slept on. I think completely. And watching the last few of his streams, the stuff that he's been banging out, I'm super looking forward to his set when that comes out. Unfortunately, I do have to be the bearer of bad news here for those expecting the bucket on his head. Unfortunately, the nearest KFC to him is apparently like 400 miles away or something like that. So his ability to actually get a genuine KFC bucket, as far as I'm aware, who knows? It could all change. But as far as I'm aware, we won't be seeing a KFC bucket on his head. But what we will see instead is some insane shredding, some beautiful music, and a lot of tracks, I think, similar to what we keep saying here as well, that we've just not ever seen on the Custom Forge before. So
I would love it if instead of the KFC bucket, he just had a bunch of different buckets that he would change out every song. You know, you got your like beach sand bucket, you've got your construction bucket, you've got
That'd
I
be
don't know
great.
Burger King hat. Just keep changing them every song.
A bucket hat. You know the one. What do you mean no? Don't give me that face.
I don't know about that one. That one, mate.
What?
Sorry.
Bucket hat would work. What are you talking about?
Face to face is saying a Home Depot bucket though. A
Yeah.
big old fuck off. I can't even see his guitar. All right.
Damn it.
So what are we going through? We spoken about the hype, what we're looking forward to, the thank you to the charters. But what's making this Shredfest so unique? Over the past one, this is Shredfest 6 now, by the way. It's been a little over a year since we first started the Shredfest. We had just over 24 people in the first place. That's why it took 24 hours, because we had that many people in the first place to take it. And here we are today, almost a Goliath in comparison to what we were then. To think where we might come into next time. But with so many Shredfests in the past, what do you guys think is making this one so unique in this? So personally, what, at least from me, as a front here, I personally love. I'm muted. Why am I muted there? That's super bizarre.
Oh,
I know.
I
I
can
was
hear
Sorry.
you.
Sorry, I don't know why that wasn't coming up. All right, I'll just chat here anyway.
Well,
So
like you're saying, all the Shredfests are unique, and
Yeah.
they bring something new each time, and you follow a bunch of new streamers. I thought that I had followed every streamer that was possible. You know, anytime I get home, have a spare time on the weekend, I check out Twitch, see who's on, go to the category tag and see what's up. And yet, every Shredfest, there's more people I gotta follow, and they're great. And I'm just getting so many people to choose from.
Exactly. and it's also like more people to support as well. And for yourself, it's more people test out the charts, so you can be like, "Hey, I made this. Play it. Go play it for me." And you're like, "Okay."
Yeah, I've seen that a lot this past couple of weeks. It's been quite
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah, I've had a few, and I'm like, "Okay, I suck though, but okay."
Yeah.
like,
I can
like I'll
try.
try. Yeah. I was like, song was cool, chart was cool. I just suck. Um, I'm honest, if anything. Um, but no, it's great and it's refreshing because some people even like just apply to Shredfest and then they just don't stream ever again. Like the whole thing, like you've seen it done before. There was one guy, God, I can't remember his name now, but he played Refused, who were the band Samurai in Cyberpunk 2077. And he was just killing it the entire time. He was vibing, chatting to the chat the entire time, just playing it like it was nothing. And he was like, "Yeah, I've only been playing for like maybe 3 months." I was like, "What the hell?" And then just never seen again. I was like, "Come on, man! Like, I want more. Come on."
I want to see the progress.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think some streamers come and go. They get busy with real life stuff, but the community has kind of evolved and grown even more. Where like, you know, we've had people who have had personal things come up, and everyone's here to,
Mhm.
cheer them on to, you know, if they're having a hard time or if they need help with anything. I know a lot of people have become friends in real life and kind of hung out with people that they met doing
Mhm.
streaming.
Mhm. That in itself is quite beautiful, to be honest,
Mhm.
because like it just shows like it's a. Here we go. We're getting the cheese out. Where's the cheese on the table? We've got it out. Uh, like music genuinely does bring people together, and whether you play it good or bad, I mean, it's your own progress at the end of the day. If someone comes into your stream, and I don't usually swear it, but I'll just say it, and they go, "That was shit," and I'll be like, "All right, cool," like, like, cool, thanks. But if I say apologize, wasn't the best, and they're like, "No, it's all good. I'm just here for the bands," then that's what you want. It's great. Just having that community, and community is the word that we always say. It's like a hammer, just constantly bashing community, community, community. Don't want community
Family.
anymore. Family. It's family.
Especially
Might not
with
sound
those
the greatest,
requests.
but I try.
Yeah. With the requests that you get on stream, you might learn of some new bands you've never heard of, and you go, "Oh, I
Mhm.
really like that band." And of course, the person who suggested it also liked that band, so now you guys get to bond over that band.
Exactly. And
I even
I've
had
had that several times.
the bot show me a couple new bands by me typing in a typo or something. It's like, oh, well, let me just YouTube that quickly. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Okay, let's go for it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit that.
So I was just saying that with the hype of it all, like for me personally, it is meeting the new people. And Kelly Luce, this is your first time taking part in a Shredfest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you excited?
yeah. Fairly nervous and excited and all over the place.
Because we're excited. We're excited to have you personally.
Thank you.
I feel like someone from Shredfest 1 to Shredfest 6 so far. I can at least attest as a voice for the community. Not to say I am the face of the community. That'd be
Do you
disgusting.
mean you're not? Come on now.
But it's a pleasure to welcome in a lot of new people. Because like I said, if I wouldn't have found someone like Maz, and if it wasn't for the last Shredfest, and I feel like there's a lot of people that, like we said just a second ago as well, that would have just given up streaming. That would have done it the once and never picked it up again. But for Shredfest, for this opportunity, I feel like it is a huge motivational push for those starting out to kind of be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, sure, Twitch, it's a massive grind. It can be a massive ball ache and think, where am I getting with this? But the reflection of it all is actually, I've made so many friends. I've made all these, this community. I've become part of it. I'm not just Oh, I'm saying I'm part of this community to say because I did this. I played this game once, so of course I'm part of the Skyrim community. So that's not the same thing as actively taking part in it. And I think any participant in this Shredfest or attendee, anyone in the chat as well, just getting hype, bringing in the love, just showing support for the favorite streamers and finding in new ones is always one of the best feelings for me. I don't even know what to say, really.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love this.
In real life, I'm a complete I just hide. I don't do anything with anybody. I don't like people. But the community has been so welcoming and just loving. It's allowing me to actually grow outside of my bubble in real life as well.
That's good, man. That's awesome. You'll kill it, honestly.
Thank
Kill it. I believe in you.
Yes, beliefs.
All right. So what have we got up here on here? So we have a lot of like Jack was saying earlier. We have a ridiculously diverse set list of bands coming up in the next 3 days. So for those that have just tuned in, Shredfest is a 72-hour event.
Yep, 3 days.
Yep, 72-hour event from midnight Friday. Well, it's meant to be midnight Friday to the midnight of the Monday morning, so all the way through Friday through to Sunday. Weekend-long event. We have 1 hour per streamer, and they raid into another streamer playing an hour of another artist. You can check out which artist and which streamer is going to be playing which time, situated to your local time as well, over at the Unity Shredfest website. If you guys haven't checked that one out, please do.
What's that, mate? What's that?
It's the www.unityshredfest.com. Yeah, it's a small plug.
It's just a plug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say this? This is sponsored by Bosch.
Sponsored by water.
Any water. Hydrate, boys. The Digitech promo.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
Everyone's got one
Shredfest.
within their reach.
Kelly, come on.
I ain't even got one.
Oh, you're
What?
letting the team
We
know.
gotta get you one.
I gotta go get one of those
We
after I get my 5-string.
We had two
That'll be my next
invasions
purchase.
last vodcast of the Digitop. So if anyone does invade on here, I will be keeping an eye out because you might not be visible with this setup at the moment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I said, with the artists that we've got performing, we've got people going from Paddy and the Rats right next to the Beatles, Cody and Cambria, Opeth, Cold, Paramore, Judas Priest, and Bo Burnham. Like, if you went to somewhere like Download, and you're like,
What kind of
Metallica,
radio station
one of my
is this?
favorite artists, who's gonna be supporting Metallica? Queen. And we're like, all right, slightly different vibes, but a lot of fun. All right, on a B-list tent, who's gonna be on that one? I don't know. We got Van Halen, Gojira, and Austrian Death Machine. Typical three bands you might have slapped next to each other.
It's just kind of radio station I'd like to listen to.
Well, and then you think of it, yes, there'll be some hit songs, but people are going to be playing any song they like. Maybe it doesn't get a lot of radio play, but they think people need to hear this song. So you get to choose it as your streamer. You're like, I'm doing this band, I'm going to do songs that I think people need to hear.
Yeah. There's
Absolutely.
only so far a single can go.
Well, for you, Kelly, I wonder if you are doing Kiss, if that's correct.
Yeah.
Was there any rhyme or reason to the songs that you chose for your set list?
Not particularly. I just kind of went with a few of the official tracks and then what I've played, and I tried to section them off. So I chose like 5 or 6 songs to play on bass and 5 or 6 to play on guitar.
Oh,
And
interesting.
tried
So
to do
you're
it
going to be
that way.
switching off.
Yeah. but I've got it
Wow.
sectioned so it's just one switch, easy.
Can you remember, Zeke? Is there any streamer who's ever done both two different instruments in a stream?
We've had a few over the
Okay.
past
Had
that
to have been.
haven't just done guitar and bass, but we've one that always comes to mind. I think is Gamut. I think in Shredfest 2, where he was doing an Opeth set, and halfway through his Opeth set, just put down his guitar, walked over to his drums, and then just did drums for the next like 20 minutes. But we also have infamous user guitar_heroist doing his chess set list. I'm not sure if chess is an instrument, but you know, falling asleep in Shredfest 1, falling asleep. So he comes to his set list 20 minutes late. Plays 2 Rush songs and is like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, I can't play a third one because we'll be over time by an hour and 20 minutes. So let's play a game of chess. Which is yeah, pretty ridiculous. If there's anyone else in you guys' mind, I feel like Jack has something to say. Other that he's got ants in his pants. Not really too sure.
No, this dude's got a fridge in his room. What?
Yeah.
I just walked over to this fridge.
I
He
wanted
was like,
water.
earlier he was like, "Oh, I don't have a drink." He could have
I
just
need
flexed
water.
that he has a fridge right in his room, but no, he's keeping it on the low.
I
What's up
got
with that?
this entire room. It was my bedroom, my living room, my kitchen. It's a basement
yeah.
apartment. Fucking great.
Well, I think that happens to a lot of streamers where you got to use what's around you. You know, I know Zealk, you are eating constantly on your stream.
I won't get this tummy for no reason. Why do you think I've got the screen blocking my waist down?
God damn it. But no, that's all I was wanting to say. I was just perplexed by the fridge. I was just actually really happy there's a fridge there.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a pretty good prop. I mean, you got to set up like a reward to like guess what's in the fridge or something. Pretty good.
Basically just full of water and soda.
Nice. What a healthy man needs to shred.
And one single pack of chicken. It's
Steak.
just one slice.
All right, so speaking of shredding, have you guys seen the Unity Shredfest highlight reel of the last Shredfest taking part? So obviously each Shredfest has its own highlights created by some twat in his room, Zielk or something like that, I don't know. But if you guys haven't seen it, I feel like now is a pretty decent time to go check it out. So we're going to be doing that just 1 second now. Hold on to your buckets, because you might see some regular faces, you might see some new ones, and we'll create some new memories in the new run. So, without further ado, let's go.
Better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Everybody
Mine's
pose.
stuck on the floor. I can't reach.
Oh, hold up.
It's literally stuck down there.
Anybody hasn't tried it yet.
Oh,
Or anybody
of
that
course.
has. Hey, there he is.
Of course.
That's because I have a what? How did he? How did how did
We're just getting.
All right, guys, get ready. Not yet. The band's gonna kick in a second here. Get ready.
Are those wall of deaths ready?
See that wall of death?
My beer got stuck on my septum. Oh my god, it's actually stuck. That was like the ultimate form of multitasking, right? It really, really hurt.
My name is Rhodey Walker. I sing in a band called Protest the Hero. I'm here to say, what's up, man? I understand, according to your friend Jazzy, that you
are playing Unity Shredfest 5.
I hope
you don't play any wrong notes.
And this, what's he doing? Is to go even further beyond!
Just realized something important.
What are you doing?
You're supposed to do the part on time, guys. Come on, it's not that hard.
This here. Hey, we're trying to introduce you. Stop running. This is new though. This is new though. Yeah. All right. All right.
She can go before she burns away.
Away. Whoa, what happened there? Windows clicked away. All right, up next we're going to do another song from this early John Mayer album.
Masterful performance.
No. Go lay down. I'm busy. No, ma'am. All right, up next we're going to do No Such Thing.
I'm not going to thank anybody individually because there's so many individuals who make up the groups that I'm going to thank. So, first up, just the staff, everybody else who sort of like chipped in and helped to make this work. I know I tend to take a bit of the credit for that. I take a lot of the credit for that, but it's not just me. I just sort of put a spreadsheet together. But yeah, the staff have been absolutely brilliant. The events team who are working on some stuff as well that we can do between now and the next Shredfest. Of course, all of our performers. Everyone has been absolutely brilliant so far. It's been an awesome weekend so far, and not long left to go. The guys in the party. We got some guys sat in the Discord chat. They've been in voice chat all weekend. They've been having a laugh. They've been sort of keeping everyone happy, keeping the hype going. The charters don't get an awful lot of shout outs these days. That was actually pointed out to me. But yeah, the charters without whom none of this would be possible. And of course, the Ubisoft dev team who made the game to start with. Yeah, that's my list of groups of people that I would like to sort of say, none of this would be possible without any of those people. So thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Welcome back, people. How was that? How was that for you guys? If you didn't see it before, that was the highlight video for Shredfest 5. Quick little thing we made. Just jotting down notes as the fest goes live. Fingers crossed. We take even more care this time to create a bigger video, a much faster and responsive video for you guys, with as many new people coming in as possible. There's one little thing I just want to try and comment quickly before I forget it. I think Bjarkovsky commented at the Rubber Dave segment. This is his very first Shredfest at that point, and I have a feeling Bjarkovsky is actually taking part in this Shredfest. I might have to just double check this one real quickly.
Yes, he is. He's playing Metallica, and I'm reading into him.
I feel that's fantastic enough as it is for me. Just to
go
back and witness
a few times this week.
The change it takes for people to be like this, getting into this through one way or another, and feeling really part of the community, and really taking charge and really doing this is fantastic from. For us, and from you guys as well. You guys are going to be taking part in this. You're the ones that are creating this content for this weekend. We're not expecting some insane YouTube highlight reel that's going to get viral or anything. Just be you. At the end of the day, there's no point in being super scared about what's going on. You have an hour, and that hour will go in a blink of an eye. Honestly, if you're worried that you're going to get scared and it's going to feel like 10 hours almost worth of time shrouded upon you, it's completely the opposite. Whatever you streamed before, forget it. It's all gone out the window by the time you hit that go live button. Trust me. You will have a tremendous time. You will have the faith and support and backing of this entire community, And I honestly, personally, can't wait to see you guys live. I'm itching. We got 10 minutes left, less than 10 minutes left until we get into our first fest with Young Gun, with A Day to Remember, followed by Chevelle with Chronic ONP. Also a first-time Shredfester, if I'm correct. But with you guys, is there any final comments for you guys to say? Previous Shredfesters and new.
Yeah. To anyone that's just new coming into it, when I've done my first one last time, Shredfest 5, I believe, I was so nervous and I was like practicing like every day. I wish I didn't, because I was just like so nervous when I was like, oh, what if I don't meet these expectations? What if I don't get this percentage? What if I don't do this? At the end of the day, people are there to have a laugh. They're there to have fun. They're not going to care about like how precise you're playing. At the end of the day, it's all for your own enjoyment. It's all for fun. If people like your vibes and they come to your stream after, awesome. That's what you want at the end of the day. I think a person's vibes is better than their ability to play sometimes. That's just me. But going into this one, I was like, right, I'm just gonna play songs that I like, and I literally made my set list today, last second, and it's funnily enough from a band that I found through Rocksmith, and I found through the Rocksmith community, and then grew to love them even more. And then when I played them on stream, people that came to my streams were like, I love this band so much, and that's kind of what I wanted to do overall. So it's just a circle of life. We're going all Disney now. It's great. But yeah, anyone coming in, don't worry about it. Have fun. You're you. Be the best you that you can be.
So, Kelly, as someone that's coming into this, not having done a Shredfest before, is there anything you'd like to say to this community in regards to your thoughts of how you feel right now, like the anxiety, or if there's anything that's like, are you feeling calm? Because
oh god, no. I ain't got no calm bone in my body ever. Yeah, just basically thank you everybody who's like put the whole thing together, and all the effort from every party that's involved. It's incredible just being able to take a part in this community type event. It's yeah, I didn't know about it until a few months ago. It was Shredfest 5, and I ended up sleeping through most of it, but it was fucking, yeah, it's just been incredible to see everything come together.
We have a few religious devotees through almost every single Shredfest, I think, that don't sleep. No matter what's going on, they do the religious version of fasting, but 4 times a year, and only for Shredfests.
Yeah. I've seen somebody mention somebody was only slept for like 6 hours out of the entire Shredfest 5.
It can get to some insane times.
That's a trooper.
Well, it really is a big like festival. I mean, you've got multi-day festivals, and yeah, they kind of don't schedule things during sleeping hours, but we do. So around the world, if someone's sleeping, someone on the other side of the earth is gonna be like, "Oh, it's time for me to watch." So we just take it in shifts.
All right, so
definitely be having a little bit of alcohol tonight, though.
Definitely, like this is the praise be upon the entire nation, from me to you, the world, is have a sip of beer or your drink of choice, whether that be water or saline juice. I'm not really too sure. As long as you're having fun whilst you're watching Shredfest and you're being sensible about it, that's all I care. As long, like, don't do anything that will damage your own health, because I'm not there to look after you. Is my main issue.
I would say though, for your first time streaming, just be present in the moment and enjoy it. You're gonna have fond memories of it, and it hopefully come back for another Shredfest. You know, I think a lot of people can watch Shredfest and realize, oh, I can be the new guy. I can I can kind of come into this, and we're a very welcoming and inviting community. You can check us out on the Discord, check us out on the website, and you can join the community and start getting into it. Maybe you start getting into charting. Maybe you just really get into like finding these obscure bands and stuff that you want people to listen to, and you kind of turn us on to that music so that we can go chart it. People can request it, and goes from there.
Absolutely, man. Again, circle of life. That's great.
All right, well, it's been fantastic talking to you guys. Thank you for letting me do this as well. This has been a very last minute change of things, so all of this got arranged very, very quickly at the end. So I'd like to take a huge thank you to Hikikomori over here on the top left of the screen, Jetstream Jack X up here, and Kelly Luke 77 over here on the bottom left of the screen. They've all been fantastic joining us
Don't
here
get
today.
this guy that set it all up for this today.
It's due to unforeseen circumstances. The original crew wouldn't be here, but I've been super gracious to take over. But without further ado, we will have to start raiding into Young Gun. If we can get one of our official editor mods to do that,
got it
on the side here, that would be fantastic. There we go. Going in there with all of our buddies. Let's quickly pop my head in there before I guess I have to load an ad.
I will do
All right. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you've enjoyed this. You enjoyed this whole weekend. If you don't, no refunds. Tough. On that note, sayonara. See you later. Let's go. Let's see what this
Have a
doing.
good one.
I'm just saying, we're one sub away from 69 on the day.